Today we are jazzing up the show with Amruta, a homemaker turned cycling superstar. Clocking in over 10,000 kilometers, she has pedaled her way to medals, certificates and a whole new purpose of life. It is not just about the miles, it is about the miles and the style. Let us hear from Amruta how she spins her wheels and tails.
Let's go. I wake up to a little bit of drool on my pillow, feel like it's gonna be a bad day. Yeah, I'm tired of shit, and the coffee ain't hit yet, damn ain't that great. I don't wanna go to work, cause my boss is a jerk, and I'm not even that paid. I need a change in my life, cause I don't feel alive, and there's nothing that makes me happy. Oh, hold my beer for a minute, I'm about to quit my job, cash in for a ticket.
Welcome Amruta. Thank you so much for coming to Seeds of Soul.
Thank you so much Pallavi for having me here.
And I would just like to start by knowing what your journey has been. What was the spark that made you start your cycling journey?
Well, so it is like as kids, we all have cycled,
Correct.
right?
Yes.
But at this age, when you restart your cycling,
Yeah.
it's something to be noticed, something to be,
Something
seen.
which catches attention,
Yes,
maybe?
catches attention. Arey, is age mein, okay, no problem. So what happened is I started cycling in the year 2022.
Correct.
And April was the month. I remember all the dates. So
Yeah.
the thing is, I started in April 2022.
Correct.
I started with cycling, pedaling only in the society. So it was just a, time pass cycling hoti hai, hobby kind
Correct.
of.
Just hobby. Haan.
हाँ, okay. I started cycling, but then I said नहीं यार मज़ा नहीं आ रहा है. Let's go out on road. So I started exploring on road, and I still remember my first road ride was to Bandravali ceiling. And when I reached to Bandravali ceiling, I was like, oh, यहाँ से photo, selfie, and I was like, oh, top of the world that I have made it.
Correct.
Because it is when you do something new,
Yeah.
you feel good about yourself, you feel proud about yourself.
Yeah.
So that was a spark, and then I said, okay, now this can translate into my passion. So I started cycling every day.
Okay.
It was not just a weekend thing for me.
Yeah.
Usually I've seen that people, they cycle, but they cycle only for weekend. But I said, no, I don't want to do it just for weekends. I will do it every day. So that, that was a spark that I wanted to do it every day.
Every
and
day.
made, it
Just make
my-
that commitment
Yes.
for yourself every day, right?
Yes, that commitment has to be there.
Correct.
And it's for yourself.
Yeah.
You do that commitment.
Correct.
So,
Yeah.
that
So,
was
but
the thing.
was there any incident that sparked and said that, if I have to take my fitness more seriously, then cycling is the way forward? Is it an incident driven or something that happened organically for you?
So, Pallavi, if I look back, I was never overweight.
Okay.
Since I was a young girl, got married, had kids.
You were into fitness and
I was never
sports?
into fitness.
Oh,
I
okay.
was never into fitness. I am not a gym person. I can't go to the gym.
Okay.
I can't go running. I
Oh.
can't do walks. So I think so cycling was my,
Was a passion when you were a child?
yeah. So
Okay.
in your vacations, and that time we used to never have cycles.
Correct.
We used to rent cycle from Ramu Chacha. 1 rupee rent for 1 hour.
Correct.
And we used to rent it from Ramu Chacha. Cycle किसने सिखाई? बड़ी बहनों ने सिखाई.
Acha.
So that was the thing. Yes.
That was your journey.
So that came in mind कि साइकिल तो आती है.
Correct.
घर पे साइकिल पड़ी है.
हाँ.
स्पेयर है. चलो निकलो.
Okay.
Why not? Gears खरीद लिए, and I was on the road. And once you start going on the road, believe me, you definitely like to go on the roads and explore the bylanes of Mumbai.
Correct.
And that's early morning. Because the traffic after 7:30, the office goers, the commuters, and it's well said that Mumbai never sleeps. Yes.
True.
Mumbai never sleeps.
Because I think जो cycling के timings भी होते हैं वो रात के लिए ही होते हैं, right?
यूजुअली साइकिलिंग के टाइम्स रात के होते हैं, दैट इज नाइट राइड्स वन ऑफ अ काइंड.
Correct.
बट यूजुअली वी साइक्लिस्ट वी स्टार्ट एट 5:30.
Oh, okay.
दैट्स अर्ली. मतलब दुनिया, आई एम श्योर दुनिया सोती है तब हम उठ के तैयार होके जाते हैं. समटाइम्स वी ऑल्सो फील अरे यार बच्चे सो रहे, सब लोग सो रहे, चलो हम भी सो जाते हैं. बट नो, दिस इज ड्राइविंग योर सेल्फ, पुशिंग योर सेल्फ आउट.
Okay.
So that has to be there within you, and
Correct.
that only you can do it for yourself.
Correct. So you said that बच्चे सो रहे हैं. So just wanted to know for our audience, do you have kids?
Yes, I do have kids. I have two kids. One is a boy of 9-year-old.
Oh,
one is
lovely.
a girl who is 16-year-old. She's
Okay.
in grade 11.
So how has your journey as a cyclist, as a fitness enthusiast, how has that journey impacted your children, and how have they been supportive, or how have they reacted to this?
Well, so whenever you're doing something new, there has to be support from your friends,
True.
family, husband,
Correct.
mother.
Yeah.
They need to be supportive, because only then you can carry on with that particular activity. And in my case, my husband, he was very supportive. My
True.
mother, my near friends, they were very supportive. Though they are not cyclists, they don't know even to pedal, but they used to tell, what are you doing? Why there is no post? Come on. Because that was also my one thing, that in 2022 Insta was very new for me.
Yeah, true.
Very
true.
new for maybe all of us, or only it was for me, I feel. So the thing is, when I posted it, like my friend, I like, पोस्ट देगा तो बोलते हैं, हेलो मैडम, एक दिन पोस्ट करके कोई फायदा नहीं है. यू हैव टू डू इट कंसिस्टेंटली for 1 month and show it to me, and then I will say yes.
Yes, that you have actually made that commitment for yourself.
That clicked me.
Yeah.
कि अब तो इसको करके ही दिखाना है.
Challenge accepted.
Challenge accepted. ये
Yeah.
ऐसे मुझे challenge कैसे कर सकती है?
Correct.
तो that was taken, and again coming back कि वो that was the spark. So actually that was a spark for me.
Yeah.
That challenge, that came into my mind कि ऐसा नहीं हो सकता यार. How can she, challenge me?
Yeah.
But I did it, and I think so. For her, it was like consciously, unconsciously, she was just trying to push me out of my comfort zone.
Yeah, and find a new purpose, right?
That's right.
Yeah.
Go out, meet new friends, and go out. Just go out. Just don't be lazing around in the house.
Correct.
So I think so consciously, unconsciously, she did that for me.
Yeah.
And I'm very blessed to have my that friend. So that is the thing.
So, as a cycling enthusiast, what role do you think nutrition has in your life? Because you're a mother, you're a fitness enthusiast. How much importance do you give to nutrition? Are you strict on yourself, or you allow yourself leeway?
So I was never a person who would have protein shakes.
Oh,
No protein shakes, no protein bars.
wow.
But after cycling and after getting into the sport,
Yeah.
what I did is I started having protein shakes after my rides, because I thought that is necessary. Yes,
True.
it's a requirement for me.
Yes.
Athletes, they need it. I started carrying protein bars.
Yeah.
And second immediate source of energy is dates
Yeah.
and bananas.
Okay.
So if you have noticed, cyclists, they have jerseys with 3 pockets.
Oh, okay.
Yes, they have 3 pockets. So I started keeping bananas here and dates here.
Okay.
Okay, and having them whenever I'm hungry.
Yeah.
Unlike grab a vada pav in those days.
Yeah.
By this, I don't say that I don't have vada pavs.
Or junk food, by that matter.
I have that, but very mindful
Yeah.
in eating vada pavs now.
Yeah.
And if there are cheat days, definitely burn it out. So
On the next
you are
day.
back to normal. Yes.
So, speaking of mindfulness, how do you think that cycling has had an impact on you in terms of improving your mental health? Because we at Seeds of Soul are big on mindfulness. So, just wanted to know how has that impacted you in your.
So So cycling is like meditation for me.
That's so beautifully put.
It's meditation for me. It's just me, my music,
Yeah.
and Neeli. By the way, Neeli is my cycle. So I believe
That's such a cute name you've got there.
yeah. So my cycle is of blue color.
Okay.
And it's a girl.
Okay.
So her name is
Oh,
Neeli.
you've decided that is the gender also.
Yes, that's the gender. And yes, I believe that you have to name your cycle, you have to name your bike, you have to name your car. And when you name them, you talk to them, you really have a direct connect with your vehicle or your cycle. And
Okay.
that's what I have. So when I'm riding, it's just me, my music, and my Neeli. We all are three companies to each other.
And there's a connection.
There is a very much connection.
There's a
because-
connection with the cycle, with
Yes.
the road.
Yes, because Neeli is taking care of me on the roads when I'm there.
Correct.
Recently, I had my a challenge, big challenge of 100 days. That is consistently cycle for 100 days. On the last,
Did that have any number of kilometers, any mileage that you had to clock in every day?
Yes, it had right from stage 1. So there are 5 stages to it,
Correct.
Pallavi. So there are 5 stages to it. Those 5 stages have 6 challenges within one stage. And those stages are like you have to clock 20 kilometers into 3 rides, 10 kilometers into 5 rides. That is the first challenge.
Okay.
Very easy. It's just beginner's challenge. Now if I tell you about the last stage and last challenge, the endurance ride is of 200 kilometers
Wow. And you have to clock in 200 kilometers in a day?
in one day. Yes, you start your ride, you end your ride when it is 200.
Wow.
Yes. So that time when I was on my 200 kilometers ride, I said, Neeli, this is it. After this, we are taking a break. You also have a break, and I will also have a break. बस इतना निकाल ले बेटा. So
Yeah.
that was it. And I could actually hear that she's saying, okay, I'll pull it off. Don't worry.
Yeah. Because you have that connection.
I have that connection. I talk to her.
Okay.
She listens to me.
Correct.
And whenever there is someone who comes home, I said, did you say hi to Neeli?
So, you were telling me earlier that you're part of many cycling groups as well, right?
That's right.
So, has this kind of, going out of your comfort zone, has it improved you as a person because you made newer connections and you're part of groups now? How has that journey for you been to get out of that comfort zone and making new connections? Because a lot of people after a certain age are scared of making friends, right? So or
Right.
making new connections. So how has that been for you? Are you an extrovert, introvert, and
So I am an extrovert, not an introvert, definitely. But to answer your this query, I am a solo rider.
okay,
A solo rider means you go out on your own
Yeah.
and you come back.
okay,
You don't wait for anyone. So I didn't want to get dependent on anyone. Yes, I am part of many groups, and I decide that when I want to join the group rides
correct,
and when I want to be solo, because whenever I always I think whenever you get dependent on someone that ये आएगा तो मैं जाऊंगी, वो आएगा तो मैं जाऊंगी, then वो कभी नहीं होता.
okay.
Then you
You
kind
have
of-
to. I think that what I would like to kind of surmise is that you're trying to say that you have to take charge of your own
That's right.
Yes.
Yes.
Commitment and
yes,
destiny.
you take care
Yeah.
of your activity. लोग आएंगे, जुड़ जाएंगे, आपके साथ चलेंगे, no problem.
Yeah, your
But-
vibe will attract your tribe. Yes.
Yes. So I do go on group rides whenever
Correct.
I feel so.
Correct.
Because what happens is when you go in group rides, you meet new friends, new people. There are many insights that you get to know.
Correct. Correct.
When many things that maybe you don't know, you are new to it. पंचर कैसे निकालना है? सीख लो.
Yeah, I mean, सीखने के लिए कोई उम्र थोड़ी है, right?
कोई उम्र नहीं है. So that's why they say ना, age is just a number.
It's just about how you have an attitude towards life, right?
yeah.
Yeah, you got to have a positive attitude.
Perfect. Yes.
Yes. So, in case if you want to kind of share with our viewers as to what kind of advice that you would like to give out as to how they can start to find their passions and make that commitment, what would that advice be?
So first advice would be consistent, because I have always seen that consistency is the key. If you be consistent, then you are done, you are there. So well, it is said that it takes 21 days to a habit to be formed.
Correct.
It
Yes.
takes 21
days, yes.
right?
Yeah.
So you have to be consistent. If you leave it, then you will never know that when it is gone. By that I don't mean that don't take breaks. Yes, do take breaks. I take breaks because my body requires it. But then the next day I am back to pedaling. I am back on my saddle, because if I take a long break, then I will be gone and then I will feel lazy about it.
Correct. Many people struggle to find time for their passions. How do you integrate cycling into your daily lives?
Good question. So definitely yes, time is a refrain sometimes when you have two school going kids.
Absolutely.
So I have two school going kids, and my only thing in my mind is always that I have to come back to see them off during the school hours.
correct.
School bus comes.
Yeah.
So for that, what happens is I start my cycling at 5:30.
Okay.
Try to reach here at around 7:15. So I see them off. So to do this, what I need to do is have a proper sleep. So my sleeping time is 10 o'clock.
Oh.
So I have to have a proper sleep before my ride.
Correct.
So that I am good at my ride, and I'm there. I'm very much, my mind, my strength, everything is present on the
Correct.
mind. Because then it doesn't make any sense if I have not had enough sleep and I am on my saddle. It could be a hazard to my own life.
Absolutely.
So, yeah.
Absolutely.
So-
Sleep is such an important pillar of our health.
Yes. So for that, so a lot of lifestyle changes also I have made because of that.
So it is not that you are putting your children to bed. I think they are putting you to bed at 10.
I am saying that chalo, let's go and sleep, because I have to go for riding and you have to go for school.
ओके
This
तो
is
मतलब
it.
सबका फिर अच्छे से
Yes,
स्केड्यूल
yes,
बैठ
yes.
जाता है.
सबका अच्छे से बैठ जाता है, नीली भी ऊपर से नीचे आ जाती है, and we are all set for the next day's ride.
So there is mindfulness, there is practice, there is intention that is set for the next day.
That's right.
Okay, yeah,
And that has to be there, Pallavi, because I have trained my mind that way.
correct.
That's what I keep telling my kids also.
Yeah.
That I have trained my mind that way, that before the alarm rings, I am up.
That's
I am
so
up
that's so
before
nice.
the
Yes.
alarm rings, and I switch it off so that other people in the room doesn't get disturbed.
Correct, correct.
And I have trained my mind now since April 2022, because I have always seen that if I am late for the ride, I don't go for the ride. Because I
yeah,
know,
because then you have to catch up with the other chores of the day, right? You have
Catch
to
up with the other
send
chores.
children to school.
yes,
things
and
happen.
then the traffic. That's the
Mumbai traffic
biggest hit all the cyclists they face.
is
So
the
they-
Mumbai traffic.
Mumbai traffic.
You have to live here to experience it.
Yes, definitely.
So, on a parting note, just would like to know, is there a dream destination that you have that you would like to cycle to?
So cycling is like on any road, cycling is like rejuvenation for me.
Correct. Yeah.
But so when I visit my sister who is in Dubai, one morning is dedicated, reserved for my cycling, and that the family knows now that she is coming. She will want to go to this place and cycle. Recently, I was in Dubai and I said one day I have to go. I carry all my gears. Sadly, I can't carry nearly, but definitely then I do with whatever is
Available, yeah.
there. So that is it. But yes, since the question has come up, Kerala would be the place I would like to cycle on because of the roads, the greenery, and going a little further, I would like to cycle also in Kashmir because of the smooth
Wow.
roads. And to get a little adventurous, I would like to go to Ladakh.
Wow.
But that is only if the opportunity comes to me, I will avail of it.
I am sure that you are putting it out into the universe and you're sending this message to our viewers.
Yes.
As I said, your vibe attracts your tribe, so never say never. Yes. So on that note, thank you so much, Amrita, for taking time out to join us on Seeds of Soul. Your journey has been truly inspiring, and thank you for sharing your story.
Thank you so much.
Let's go. I wake up to a little bit of drool on my pillow, feel like it's gonna be a bad day. Yeah, I'm tired of shit, and the coffee ain't hit yet, damn, ain't that great. I don't wanna go to work.